everyone, welcome to Nirva's Tarot. This is my first video of my tarot channel. Hopefully you can join my journey and receive messages as and how sent from the universe. Today I'm starting with the timeless reading on what you're facing today, what you should be doing, and then probably some messages from the oracle cards. But do remember that this is a reading for the collective. So take along that you can connect with and leave out the rest. So let's start. So today I'm going to be setting out 3 cards, and then there'll be like 3 piles. You can choose from the 3 cards, or if you feel like picking up more than one or viewing all the 3, go ahead and do so, but listen to your intuition. Let's get these 2 signs. Messages. Messages and emojis. We got card number 1, card number 2, and card number 3. Pause the video if you would like a little more time. And let's start with pile 1, pile 2, and pile 3. So let's start with pile 1. We'll keep these aside. And we'll take the card, discard the last for our messages finding. As of today, 3 cards. And the 3rd card. So you've got here the Sorrow card, we have got a Breakthrough card, and then we've got an Inner Voice card. Let's also pull up some more cards. Let's check this out. A little more clarity on the Sorrow card. One card for Breakthrough. And the last card is Hierophant. I'm going to just give you a closer look on the cards, and then we'll start. So the first card says that probably you're not happy, excuse me. You are feeling a little depressed, and you are in a sorrow state, obviously, as the card says, but probably the energies that I feel is something that I think that probably some situation or something that you wanted to be done, and it didn't go you really worked hard, and it didn't go the right direction that you really wanted. You felt that you were completely in control, but it didn't exactly happen, and probably you feel a little shattered, over the time. So I think that's what you are, probably the stage where you are. You felt that, things that you were completely in your control and you had everything under, your control, but it isn't, and that's what is probably, pulling you down. But the next card is really amazing. I think the card says that you are going to definitely, going to find a solution. There's something, that light that's coming out from person, within. It's a light. It's just coming in. You are going to be able to break through that wall that you see there, and it's the light within, which so much connects with the next card, which is the inner voice, So it's going to happen, and you have the energy and the power to make it happen, which is again supported by the Ten of Wands card. The Ten of Wands is again like, you have put in your best efforts and everything possible, and I think you will be able to, find that path or that way to make things happen. Can you see this, the castle here, the build? So you will be able to achieve what you need to achieve, and but again, it's your own efforts. This person is, obviously it's all resting on your back, but you are going to be able to break through and, find your way, find that strength and that energy, and find a way to make things happen. And I think the message from the gods is that, you pick up, you listen to the inner voice. You listen, because the inner voice is actually will direct you. You will be able to listen to the inner voice to make it happen. So the gods are going to be with you. They are going to help you and find a way. And which again, you have another clarifying card of the Hierophant, which again tells you that you are going to be able to find that way. That's what both cards say. You will be. You just need to trust in your gut and listen to your, listen to that inner voice with whatever, information. Sometimes what happens is, when we are too muddled with things, we will not be able to find a way. But I think sometimes it's just to sometimes move away, if it's possible, to go a little calm, keep yourself a little aside, and to keep yourself a little out and listen to that inner gut feeling, because the breakthrough is definitely there. And then, once you're able to do that, you will be able to listen to the inner voice and move ahead, and the Hierophant is actually saying that it will happen, it's going to happen and it will happen. But listen, the journey, the energies are going to help you. Listen to that inner voice and, go ahead with it. Let's just I'm just putting some more cards from the Gilded Tarot set. Let's just take some more. Okay, some card, pop chart. So let's keep this card aside. The first card is a cross card, and which says, you are probably going through a lot of hardships, right? So, but you will find a way. Let's take some cards. Breakthrough in your voice. There you go. You have the flowers, the tulips. Amazing. You will be able to overcome this suffering. That's what Even the the Gilded Tarot set is also telling you are going through hardships, definitely, but you will be able to get through. And let's take another card for the last set. Oh, wow, you got the Rider card. Well, you will be able to move. There's rainbow, and the person is, is obviously moving ahead in life. It will be moving. Just listen to the inner voice. The road is there, the path is there, the light is coming up to you, definitely. And lastly, let's take our card from our oracle deck. Look at the cards, it's so beautiful. It says the Great Gathering. It's all coming together. Intuitive hits, soul tribe. It so much connects with our inner voice cards, which says here, listen, listen. It will finally, everything will come together. It's just that listen to your intuitive voice, inner voice, and listen to the sayings of your soul and heart. The messages are coming to you, definitely. Hopefully this resonates and helps and guides you. Thank you. Welcome, pile 2, and let's start your reading. Okay, so cards, please help us. 3 cards, and what we should be doing, and what direction is facing. Clarify. Let's just give you a look of your cards. This is the Rebel card. This is the Intensity card, and this is the Ordinariness. Okay, so let's clarify each of these cards a bit more. Queen of Wands, okay. And clarify the Ordinariness. Okay. The Magician. Let's start. So you've got the 8 of Wands, which is with the the Rebel card here. So I feel that with the energy of the Rebel that you're probably facing, it's some things that sometimes you just need to break the boundaries. You need to break the boundaries. You need to do what is right for you. But the Rebel card also is giving us the energies for the power to make it happen. He's completely confident. You need to, you need to do what you need to do ultimately. Do not worry about what others are going to think. It's a rebel. You're going to be, I think probably you're bonded and you're unable to break that chain. You have to. That's what it's asking, and it's clarified by the 8 of Wands. You need to make it happen. The energies are coming. You have to be, you have to make that happen. And for that, I think with the Rebel card, once you find out what is the truth for you, the next card, it says that you need to go all the way out. You need to go all the way out to make it happen. You have that energy and power. It's an Intensity card with complete focus. You need to move ahead and make it happen. Again, you have the energy of the Queen of Wands with it. I mean, she's a very, very powerful lady, with with all of this, but there's so much of fire, energy that the card holds, even the Queen of Wands. You have to, it also is actually asking you to keep, sometimes you got to balance out both that power, that energy, and your emotions, your mental balance, uh, with this. So I think I am talking about the mental balance as well, as because the next card suddenly, with that intensity, it's a very, very ordinary card. It's called the ordinariness, which is finding magic in the most simplest and the most mundane jobs of our lives, right? Go ahead, do what you need to do to make it happen. That's what it's asking you to do. Break that bond. The energies are there, but at the same time, be grounded. Do not, uh, you know, it's sometimes go after a job that you really, really want with all the passion and energy, but stay grounded. I think what it says, it's the magic of the ordinariness and the magician card. It's that everything else, sometimes when you are, going towards a job, everything else has to be in place. So keep your energies balanced. You have that power as well to, make that thing happen. So enjoy the ordinariness of your normal mundane life, but go ahead and do what you need to do to make things happen, because that's what the cards are saying. That's what the messages are coming out. Break the bondages. You have the energies. It's the Eight of Wands. It is going to come to you. No matter what, it will come to you. But if you don't break the bonds, you're going to see that side of the story. But the cards are asking, break the bonds. You have the energy and power to make it happen. And once you break the bond and whatever you want to achieve, go on to it with completely force, but keep your emotions in check. And on the other hand, balance your emotions, balance your life with also enjoying the ordinariness of an everyday life, because it is magical. It is magical that you're going to experience. I'm just going to pull up more some cards from the Gilded Tarot. Let's clarify the first set. Okay. You've got the 19th card. Let's see. Then you've got for the second set the dice. Then and then the 29th card. So let's start. I feel that I feel that the first bondages are set up by some certain institutions, or rules and procedures that we normally follow, right? So that's what the bondages is, what I felt that this card's saying, but you can break the bondages, and that's what the rebel is all about. Okay, and the next card is the dice, two dices which are here. The dice is telling you, fate. When you roll the dice, it's up to the fate, it's destiny, what's going to happen. But here it's actually telling you, you have the power. You have the power to make things happen. Go ahead. That's what the fate has decided for you. Go ahead and make it happen. You have the energy, you have the power, you have the, passion to make it happen. And lastly, what I said is that the ordinariness, of life, somehow just enjoy life, take a breath, go ahead and also take a definitely a breather, the entire journey. Enjoy life. I think that's what the card is trying to tell you. And maybe something is coming your way as well. And I think someone may just come over and meet you. And I think the message is saying something. You're waiting for someone. Sorry. Okay, let's take our messages from the oracle cards. Look at this. It says the age of light. You have been training for this for lifetimes. Oh my, you've got everything in you to make it happen. Whatever you're facing, it's what the gods are telling you is this energy and the passion and the intelligence or the guidance. It's not from this lifetime. You already have it within you. You just need to realize it. You will be able to get through anything and everything, and you're just not trained in this lifetime. It's within you to make it happen, guys. It's a fantastic card to receive. Beautiful. All right, pile 2. Hopefully you've enjoyed, you've received some messages and it resonated with you, and hopefully you enjoyed it as well. Thank you. Welcome, pile 3. And let's start your reading. So, what is pile 3 facing? Give us 3 cards and facing. What we should be doing this journey. Playfulness. That's another card. Rightness. Okay. Let's clarify. I'm just going to show you these cards. This is the breakthrough card. This is the playfulness. Sorry about the reflection. This is the ripeness card. Let's clarify each one. Sorry, I forgot to give the oracle card here. Okay. Two of Pentacles. Okay. The Fool. And let's go. Okay, so what I feel is that either someone is, has broken through a wall, and you have some two situations that you are, or not two situations. I think it's more about you've probably passed through, there's a wall and you've broken through the wall, but suddenly after the wall was broken, you are facing two choices what you need to go with, and you're not too sure as to what choice you will be able to you need to take to go forward. I think that's what I think. Probably I think it's a little different from the first two piles where you have actually you've actually broken through that wall, but suddenly after the wall breaks, it's instead of to finding one particular road, there is like two roads that you're faced with. in terms, and I think it probably could also be with situations with, choices in terms of, I don't know why I heard the word investment, but, or, putting your money somewhere, of placing your money somewhere. So, okay. I think the card is actually asking you to look at these two cards. It's just let me look at this. Yeah, it's a playfulness, which is clarified by the Fool card. How amazing can that be? It's actually asking you to enjoy your life, and the Fool card is like, take that risk, take that leap. So maybe with whatever choices that you have, I think it's asking you definitely, uh, take a risk. Take a risk. Of course, definitely read the fine print. Definitely uh, do evaluate. Definitely. But I think the energies here are asking you, take that leap. It's that leap with whatever choices that you need to make, and go ahead. And I think that'll also satisfy you. That is what the playfulness card is saying. It will make you happy, and also, take that risk. Definitely, but definitely read the fine print. Definitely. And the last card is all about rightness and devil. I think, just be a little cautious, right, when you're making those choices. Um, some things, when you evaluate, when you do evaluate, and when you do, um, I think once you take that risk or something, the last set, the energies is talking about rightness. Of course, it's going to bear fruit. It's going to bear fruit, definitely. It is going to help you, definitely. But also tells you about be careful of the devil card. Uh, see, I think with any situations you may have, there are two sides of the coin. I just felt the word, don't get too over greedy. Don't be greedy. Don't be greedy. And I think that's what I'm getting. I said, don't be too greedy to make things happen, right? The greed, and I don't know, some things. What the word pops in is for me is also ego. So you are going to be definitely successful. You will. It's a rightness card. That's when you put in all your energy, it's going to bear fruit, definitely. But ultimately, don't let don't be greedy, and don't let ego come in the way. And I think that is what will help you to reap the fruits of labor ultimately. Well, the pile 3, your readings are very different from pile 1 and 2. I think you already have a path. I think go ahead, choose the path that will probably, I think that choosing the path is probably, which is actually going to be soul satisfying. Sometimes when you dance your heart out, you feel happy, you just feel connect with the cosmic energy, you feel, your soul is satisfied, right, ultimately. So take that leap of faith. So that's what it's asking you. And then when you're satisfied, with that kind of energy is what you will reap the rewards as well. But because you reap the rewards, don't let that get into your ahead, like, don't get greedy, don't get over greedy. Take what the universe offers you with open hands, definitely. Alright, I'm just going to take some more cards from the Gilded Tarot. Just a little more clarification. Alright, let's for the first set, please. Okay, there you go. I'll tell you, it's the right card. Oh wow. Okay. That is the power. Okay, we will take the card. Let's clarify your cards. Well, the first card tells you that, it's a rider card. It's actually asking you to move. Take that decision and you have to move, Move. Move so that, and move with the energy. I think the next card actually is telling you that you're moving towards the star. It's actually, the star is going to help you, guide you, and give you that healing power. And I think it so beautifully fits in with the cosmic energy of the playfulness as well. Yes, so the energies are very strong. I think you will be able to take the right decision, but I think some people maybe, I'm not sure if you're going to be traveling with the rider card. I don't know, but I just felt that some of you may need to travel, but I think the travel is going to be good. But here, when you travel, the star is going to give you the guidance as well to make things happen. Take that risk. And the last card is of the bear. I think the bear card is actually telling you that, I think it ties up. It's actually telling you that you're going to have the power, you're going to have the authority, but don't be, it's that negative, energies that we may have, or let's not bring that, let's not bring that forth, because things are going to happen for you. You're going to get that power, you're going to get that energy, and let's it's that iron fist in a gloved hand, right? So you got to be strong, you got to be do what you need to do, but don't let any other energies move you away from the right path. Be pure, and I think that's what you need to do, right? And also, lastly, let's take a reading from the oracle cards. Okay. It says, you're the pillar of light, your vibration is rising, you are the oracle. All right, so I think it's with these choices that you may have, you will take the right decision. The energies of the card is saying that, listen to your inner energies. It will tell you what you need to do, what is the right path for you. You have the ability, you have the universal forces connecting with you and telling you that you can take the right decision. Listen, and you have the ability to make it happen. Oh, I think that's one of my favorite cards as well. Good luck, pile 3. Hopefully you've got some messages from the reading and you enjoyed it as well. Good luck.